What's up, guys? I just finished. I'm upset. I don't mean to sound like a little bitch. It is fiction and all, but I'm upset. I hate to admit it, and yet at the same time, don't. If you're someone who's not played through a Realm Reborn storyline and has not made it to patch 2.55 and so actually, well, patch 2.5 and patch 2.55, also known as Before the Fall Part 1 and 2. I just finished patch 2.55 of Realm Reborn. It's a patch just short of starting Heaven's Ward, and shit goes down. So I'm gonna talk about it because it just happened, and I need to vent. And we're better than the internet, right? Yeah, if you're someone who doesn't want anything spoiled for them in the story, spoiler warning right here. Everything after this in the whole video, is minus maybe the outro of the outro, is going to be spoilers. So finish the damn story, then come back. Alright, for those of you who are still here, I'm upset. Oh god, I thought the Moon Brita thing, things we just got to know Moon Brita, and then when she died I was upset. I was, because in the we knew her for such a short amount of time. Any normal storytelling would have failed to breed a connection with the character. Yet somehow, with the short amount of time we had with Moon Brita, we got to know just enough about her to formulate just strong enough a connection. So when she died, you actually felt it a little bit. But when you spend an entire expansion, when you spend an entire 72 plus hours, consider all this patch stuff I've done, I think I'm well over 100 hours of getting to know and do missions with and read numerous conversational dialogues and character interactions between all of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and to then watch them all die one by one, sacrificing themselves so you can get away. I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for Game of Thrones in my Final Fantasy game. I was not prepared for Red Wedding 2.0. Okay, it was not. I didn't cry, but I got close to it. It was more. At one point, I actually was like right there, but it wasn't like sadness as much as it was anger. I was so fucking angry at the Crystal Braves and the fucking. Oh, I'm glad Adelegi's dead. He better fucking be dead. If it's one of that bullshit of like, oh, even though he was cut in half, it turns out he lived because bullshit. No, he better be fucking dead. And Ilberd, I cannot wait till I don't care if he's a raid boss. I don't care if he's a dungeon boss. I don't fucking care. I'm coming back and I'm gonna split that motherfucker down the middle. I am gonna wreck his shit, and I cannot wait till I get to that part of Heaven's Ward. God, oh man, I cannot wait to get there, and I'm gonna do it playing Dark Knight, just because it just feels like that class feels like it's gonna be the most appropriate for the retribution I seek. Because Samurai is just too much of an honorable warrior for what I intend to do. God, I'm pissed. I am. I fucking am. I am. I know this is just a random video. I'm not even being constructive here. I'm not even like going point by point. I guess I should. So yeah, I was not prepared for this whole thing to go down. I mean, when they first started out, set up the Crystal Braves, and when they first started establishing Ilberd and Alianne and that little midget shit potato. Can't remember his name, Yu Pafu, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't even fucking care right now. I'll bother to remember it when I write it on his fucking tombstone with his own blood. Anyway, my thirst for vengeance aside, yeah, I'll just jump in where things started really going down, which is through the Parting Glass mission, the Parting Glass quest, which is basically all I'm talking about right now. And everything else so intentionally build this up so directly. It illustrated and painted the picture before tearing it down in front of me. But I swear to God, A Realm Reborn the whole expansion was literally just setting up this one quest, so you'd get that particularly emotionally, whatever word works here, emotionally torn, eviscerated, Reaved, I don't know. It all seems so appropriate. But yeah, the party quest starts, and I immediately caught on to what was going on. That's the thing. Everything that happened after the Sultana's death was stuff that surprised me. But everything, the thing is, they were going too slow with establishing like the assassination of the Sultana herself. Because I literally, when I got called away by Alianne, and then she wasn't there, and then I found a mysterious vial with the substance. I'm like, ah, fuck, I'm about to get framed for an assassination. Because on top of the odd behavior of the Braves, on top of all the little subtle cues they've had throughout the last 20 quests with Ilberd and Ilberd, whatever the fuck his name is, I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't. But I should have seen it coming. I should have seen it coming long before then, but definitely it was solid as hell. I was like, yep, I'm getting framed for murder when I picked up the vial. And then when the guy like called on his magical communicator and we couldn't see the dialogue, I'm like, yep, they got it ready. They got it ready to frame me for that murder. And then when it all went down, I was like, okay, I'm emotionally prepared for this. I'm emotionally prepared. I'll reconnect with the Scions later on, and I'll get my name cleared in the next expansion. Maybe that's a huge underline of the story. But then the rest of it went down. Not only did Roban get his fucking arm sliced off, not only did Teleji Adeleji get what's that called? It's a by something, that middle cut that they do when you slice you in half. he got by eviscerated down the middle, which was beautiful. He better be fucking dead. But then, like, it all happened so fast, and I was just getting angrier and angrier, and I had less satisfaction than nothing else as I watched the Crystal Braves and those other, I don't even remember the Blade dudes. I don't even know what their fucking name is now. The other guys that were basically sellswords. Them and the Crystal Braves hunting down everybody. We're trying to make our grand escape. Don't even know if Roban's dead now, which pisses me off. But, we made our fucking escape, and I literally, 2 by 2s, everybody was sacrificing themselves to save us, and I swear to God, if Ishtola, Thancred, and Pamalimo, and Ida are dead, I'm gonna be so goddamn... If they're gone, if they're, that's it, son, they're not coming back, I'm going to need to take a vacation for Final Fantasy, because there's only so much emotional abuse I can take, okay? There's only so much. God damn it. It's late at night, okay? It's almost 1 a.m. I'm recording this. And I took a 5 minute, okay? I took a 5 minute before I sat down to record this, thinking, oh, I'm going to emotional. I need to calm down. I'll be able to lay out my thoughts bit by bit and talk about this in a rational manner, but I can't help but feel like I'm being a chaotic mess right now, which fits because that's my emotional state. And it's major praise to the developers and the writers of this game, though, that they were able to set that up, and despite the fact that I knew the assassination part was coming, I'm still this emotionally affected, and it's just mad props because this is such a way to end the basic. People can tell me Heaven's Ward just blows A Realm Reborn out of the water, and in patch 2.5 and 2.55, the Before the Fall Part 1 and 2 is considered part of A Realm Reborn. So if this fucking Red Wedding level quality emotional fuckery is followed up by even stronger stories, I'm fucked. I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna die. My emotions are just gonna... No more Asmo. Asmo's dead. His soul was destroyed. Goodbye. Final Fantasy rid all of you of its existence. It's good though. It's so beautifully delivered. It's 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Fuck my original rate. Fuck my original review. Okay. The story of A Realm Reborn is a fucking 10 out of 10. Not an 8 out of 10 like I gave it. That was a scrub rating. That proved my sproutness. It's fucking 10 out of 10. Fuck this shit. God damn. I will say I was kind of surprised when we got picked up by the merchant. It was fitting. It's a fitting way to end the Realm Reborn story. You end where you began, in that car. Well, I know there's I know Before the Dawn is where it really ends, but it's fitting that, you know, you escape Ul'dah. I think is I played Thaumaturge as when I first started the game, and I went to Ul'dah, and for me it's just this perfect mirror experience. Like, I started the game in that carriage being drawn by the chocobos with that pirate dude. I can't remember his name right off the top of my head right now. With the twins in there, and then we ride, and now I'm right back to it. It's just it's kind of like poetry in a weird sense. It kind of makes me wonder, like, what about people who started in Gridania and Limsa Lominsa? You know, are they gonna, like, they're not gonna have that same poetry? Everyone who played Gladiator and Thaumaturge, and I think Pugilist, I think all three of those start in Ul'dah. All of us who started with those classes are gonna experience this poetry that rhymes, the beginning and the end of the base experience of Final Fantasy. Oh, I love it. I love it and I hate it at the same time, because that's emotionally brutal. Call me a wuss all you want in the I won't look down on anybody for doing that. I'm a bit of a wuss right now, okay? I was not prepared emotionally for this. I will never emotionally recover from this. That was my attempt at trying to meme, which I failed because of my mental condition at the moment. Yeah, I'm eager for Heaven's Ward. I'm gonna stream all of Heaven's Ward. I'm gonna do my best to. So look out for those. I'm going to start that probably tomorrow, because I'm going to finish up with Before the Dawn tonight. I'm going to start tomorrow during my stream to coming to Ishgard, taking the sites. I probably won't have any people watching me then, because it's going to be in the middle of the day, and it's Monday, so everybody's going to be at work or school. So, yep. Anyway, that's it. I mean, I guess at the end of the day, this has been an amazing experience. I cannot understand why people diss a Realm Reborn at all. Like, this is top tier shit, man. This is fucking fantastic. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See ya. Remember to leave a like and subscribe.